when it got to the pros, and when Fergie got hurt, I remember when Fergie got hurt, I said, okay, Scooney, you need to do what Ferguson did when Dalton Schultz got hurt. You need to go out there and show them that you actually can play ball. And he didn't give you anything. It was just like we were playing with 4 wide receivers instead of a tight end. I just didn't understand why he didn't take advantage of that situation. Now the problem is because Brevin Spann-Ford did what he did last season, and Michael Trigg has come in as more of a triple option tight end, meaning he can do just about everything you ask him to do. It puts Scooney in a bad situation. Man, look who slid through the back door. Hold on, man. Let me add this cat, man. This cat that slid through the back door. This is my man Leo.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Man, what's good, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, bro.
Oh, can you hear me now? You still can't hear me?
I don't know why.
Yeah, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Hey, chat, can y'all hear me?
I don't know why. It's something up with my audio today, man. It's
You got a popping thing going on with your mic too.
I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying.
But you can hear me now, right?
Second. Let me see if I could do it like this, brother. Hold on 1 second, Leo.
No doubt, no doubt.
Leo, say something.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
No, not yet. Yeah, it's saying, man, my mic has been popping in and out.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I can hear you just fine.
You can hear me fine. Yeah, it's I guess it's on my end. I think I got a short somewhere because I'm me.
All right, the chat can hear me. They can hear me.
Give me a second. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, flying mine. Yeah, it's gonna be a late one. I came to talk my shit. I gotta go to Phelps' funeral tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I got a short somewhere, Leo. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, man. I don't know. People in the chat, man, if y'all can hear me clearly, let me know. Because I hearing Leo, it's like breaking up every time you say something, Leo. Leo, give me a check 1 2 for me.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Hey, go out and come back in. You go out and come back in.
Yeah, let me go out myself and come back.
Yeah.
you host the show, Leo.
All right. I got it. Oh shit. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo coming to you from the bird section. Oh, he done messed up and let an Eagles fan take over the channel for a minute, so I'm gonna talk my shit. Make sure you come to the bird section, and when you come here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Come on over to the, you know what? Come to Cowboy Up podcast and make sure you subscribe to my man Chris. You know what I'm saying? It's a travesty. Like everybody, like, hey, the bird section done took over. We done took over. So I'm talking all my shit on this Cowboys fan page. They done let a fool in the building. You know what? Fly, Eagles, fly.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of all that.
Damn. I was getting it. Y'all.
That's enough of all that. All right, I can hear you now, Leo.
Shit.
That's enough of all that. We ain't gonna come in there with that. Like, okay, it's cool. it's cool. You filled in for me for a few seconds. You thought you gonna pull that shit. No, we ain't doing no fly Eagles fly here. He tickled himself. You didn't tickle yourself. Stop it.
But can you blame me though?
I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
Right.
I would have done the same thing. I would have done. I would have done the same thing, Leo. I would. Hey, I was just like, man, you give a brother an inch, he take a mile on you. You take a mile.
What'd you say? I ain't shit.
You ain't shit, Leo. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that, man? Just take advantage of a brother system all jacked up, and then you gonna tickle yourself like that. Stop it, Leo.
I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Everybody in the chat know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Look, man, I thought we was homies, man. We ain't got to treat each other like this, man. I know we cheer for two different teams, but
I'm the Eagles homie, man. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, come on, like, hey, D-Cuz Worley, right? That's what I was supposed to do, right? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, they'll tell you if you viewed it, like you said, you even admitted if it was the other way around, you'd have did the same shit.
Yeah, but our song is a lot cleaner and smoother than y'all shit. So
hold up. We done bullshit.
Leo, what's up, man? How are you, fam?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm coming off of a nice little family vacation. You know what I'm saying? Me and the missus and the kids, we was up in the Hamptons, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Coming back, you know, trying to get caught up because it's taking me a few days because, you know, trying to prepare for Phelps' funeral tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then for everybody who don't know yet, I will be live streaming the funeral from my not live streaming it, but I'll be restreaming the live stream from the funeral home. And I will have the direct link to the funeral home if you want to just go straight to there, but it will be restreamed on my channel, the whole funeral. You know, I'll actually be in attendance, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be speaking. I talked to his wife today, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she said he looks good. You know, she said he looks like he was asleep.
That's great. Yep.
I was like, okay.
Now, I got to ask you. You know, I've never been the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and everything. You know, you chilling in the Hamptons and shit. You asked me where the Hamptons is. I said, man, it's a street over here on the south side. I don't know where the Hamptons is. You know,
it's out in New York. Up in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like a long
I know where the hell it is. I know where the hell it is. I'm being funny here. God dang it. I know that's a rich ass area. I just want to know why I wasn't invited to the Hamptons with you. What did you can have a plus two with the family.
You know what, man? Not when I was invited. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I just got to look, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know. You had on all your product gear and all of your Versace on and everything. You had your Versace flip flops.
You know what, man? Nah. Let me tell you something, bro. Like seriously, because like you know, my wife, you know, like she knows, like it's this whole thing about the beach and you know being out in the desert, like when I was all those deployments and stuff like that.
Right.
But I figured out when I went to Hawaii, I was in Hawaii. And I realized, Chris, I only wore shorts, t-shirt, and slides. And that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, so it, and life was just simple. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this was. Like like I literally unplugged. You see what I'm saying? And it wasn't on some, you know, caviar and all that shit. No, we wasn't doing all that shit, dog, for real. What nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like it was on some regular type shit for real. It was just, you know, like the people. Yeah, it was just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? folks are doing well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, but it was something that was needed for me and my wife and my son. So
Right. How far is the Hamptons from where you are?
It's about 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
Oh, not far at all.
No,
Not far. Yeah. Just hey, as we say in the Texas, in Texas, it's around the corner. Around the corner.
Yeah. And if you were taking like a charter or whatever, like from where I live at, you can be in the city in a half an hour.
Oh yeah. It's definitely around the corner. Man, I'm glad you popped in. I appreciate it as always. Thursday night. We just talk about whatever. But
I was telling Warren about it. I was telling Warren from the Eagles Collective Podcast. Shout out to Warren McKee with the Eagles Collective Podcast. I told him, I was like, bro, you got to slide through one of these times, man. You'd have a ball.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's hour. You know what I'm saying?
We're just talking about a lot of nothing. That's all.
Yeah. And it's just, look, you know what I'm saying? At this point, what are we saying at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, like for me, you can only say AJ Brown but so many times, and Jalen Hurts can't throw but so many times. And it's just like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is what I'm gonna do for the first time on night. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. Y'all want to join us on Unk Night and we can talk about whatever?
No way. No way.
I am gonna throw it in the chat and let's see what happens.
No way.
It's Thursday night, man. It's Unk Night. So there you go. The link.
Bring them up.
The link is there. If you want to join me and Leo on Unk Night, we just talking.
Hey, and listen, I got my stuff here. I got my medicine. So like you got me. I'm not even in rare form. I'm in my best form. You know what I'm saying? I have fully decided to embrace the villain. I am going to be the villain tonight.
No, we're not. We're not being the villain. We got to wait till we play each other. Do you remember our bet, Leo? You remember our bet? What's our bet? You remember it?
Wait a minute. We made a bet.
Yeah, we made a bet. We made a hat bet. Cowboys Eagles.
What's the bet?
Whoever win the first one got to buy the other one a hat.
Oh yeah. Let me send you the link. So, the hat that I want. Yeah. Oh man, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
You the man.
Say, man, I always have a friendly bet with an Eagle fan. I always have one with a Giants fan, and I always have one with a Commander fan. So and as you can see the wall, I have collected quite a few. I've collected quite a few.
You bought majority of them, dog. Don't even play me out.
Hey, no. I never play you out, dog. Hey, my wife won't
that's
lie
from
for
all
me.
bets.
All
that's from bets.
Hold on. I got two for Eagle fans, Giants. A Rams fan. And a Niner fan. Yeah, I got them. So, hey, and I do pay my bets. Remember I told you I lost a bet with the Eagle fan and I had to wear a Eagle hat for a week. I had to wear the Eagle hat on my show. And if anybody ever say anything about the hat, I had to say, fly, Eagles fly. So, and my wife was with me the majority of the time, right? So she could attest. Yeah, she confirmed it. She videotaped it. She did it, and she's in my TikTok chat, and she said, and he did, and I did. I lived up to my bet. So,
well, I'll say this. From this moment on, I continue to think of you as an honorable man. I appreciate the missus being there to confirm it. Which is a sign that you definitely married up. You know what I'm saying?
I did marry up. As this one cat, the cat said, man, you outkicked your coverage on that, didn't you? I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I kicked my coverage. Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I
yeah,
did the
you
same
know.
thing. I did the same thing. Hey, I concur. So did I.
Hmm.
So did I. So
Yeah,
lesson here, youngins. You know what I'm saying? You marry up. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Marry
always.
up.
Hey, you know, let me tell you a quick story, man. It's Unc Night, how I met my wife. Let me tell you how I met my wife. She hates this story, but
Uh-oh.
it's the truth. It is the truth. It is the
Okay.
God awful truth.
Oh
Art,
boy.
Art, I see you back there. I'm gonna pop you on in just a second, Art. This is the truth. All right. So in Fort Worth, Texas, it on Sunday nights. Back in the 90s, we had a street that we used to cruise. The street was called Berry, right?
Okay.
And the cross street was Miller. So after everybody left the park on Sunday, they would cruise Miller and Berry. You know, everybody with the fly cars and everything
Yep.
like that.
And you
You
get to
know,
stand outside.
yeah, stand outside.
Yeah, that's the place to be.
So me and some buddies I worked with, we would always park at this one place every Sunday, you know, just to see the girls in the fly cars going by, you know,
Right.
just chilling, right?
I'm with you.
So we parked at Planned Parenthood. Okay.
Oh shit.
Now it's closed, but we parked there. So this Sunday night, my wife drove up. She had her sister in the car and her little brother in the car. And her sister got out the car and the door was open. So I went and sat in her car. I didn't know her. I just went and sat in her car. She looked at me like, what the? Why are you in my car? She was freaking out, right? Like, no, hold on, because I saw her talking to my buddy. So she was talking to my buddy. That I'm like, this is my end. Let me get in there and, you know, see if she'll give me the digits. I sat in the car. She looked at me when I said I tried every rap I had. Strike one, strike two, strike everything I did. I was striking out, right?
You was not it.
Her little brother's in the back seat. Okay. Her little brother's in the back seat. They had just came from KFC. So I'm trying to get the number. I keep asking for it. In the back, he gets a pen, rips off the top of the KFC box, wrote her number down, and gave it to me.
Was he the best man at your wedding? Was
To
he the best man?
You know, to this day, he don't even remember it. But he is the one that gave me her phone number. Leo, I called this woman. And back then, Leo, it was answering machines.
Right.
You
right.
know,
Yep,
I left a couple messages, no call back. Left a couple more messages, no call. I said, you know what? I'm gonna call her one more time. If she don't answer, it is what it is. Chalk it up as a loss, right? Called her, talked to her on the phone. We on the phone for 4 or 5 hours. The rest was history. That's how I met my wife, cruising and sat in her car at Planned Parenthood. Because when I tell the story the other way, I say, "Oh,
it's
yeah,
that Planned Parenthood.
yeah." When I tell the
That's
story
the
the
part
other way, I say, "Hey, we met at Planned Parenthood," and she gets pissed off because people are like, "What the hell you doing at Planned Parenthood?"
I was gonna say it's the way you say it.
Yeah, it's the way.
Listen. I do that shit all the time. It's part of the reason why people have a problem with me.
Right.
It's because of the way I say it. They don't like the way it comes. It's true. You just don't like the way I said it. You know what I'm saying? and it's like, why, you know, because people be like, you know, I had somebody tell me, I appreciate y'all, I just don't like your delivery.
Right. hey, but you know what, Leo? This is what I had to learn. You know, I was born and raised in Texas, right?
The funk.
And I got a lot of partners that live in the DC area, the East Coast and everything. And I used to go up a lot, man. And I had to learn East Coast dudes are different from South cats. Okay.
Yes.
It may sound aggressive to the untrained ear. Okay. Because the first time I heard East Coast dudes talking, I thought they was about to go. I was like, man, they about to fight. They about to throw some hands, right? And my homeboy said, "Nah, man, they just having a discussion." I said, "Bro, you could have this type of discussion in Texas because any type of aggression in Texas, they gonna meet you with aggression."
We'll make you. So what they was doing was they was making your spidey senses go off.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. And
yeah.
I'll say this because what I do for a living in particular when it comes to, I'm in the cannabis game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times I've given a lot of speeches and stuff like that, right?
Right.
The thing is that, I've advocated on behalf of veterans and stuff like that to have access to cannabis and worked on policy.
Right.
And one of the things that I always prided myself on, and I talk about this, you know what I'm saying? I say it just like this. I tell people I love being the reason why you don't give the veteran the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to say it.
You going to say it.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm so comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's not even funny. But that's why Chop was laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because Chop the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So comfortable with being uncomfortable. I don't care because I I'm going to say what everybody thinking. You know what I'm saying? She can't sing. What the hell are we doing? What are you doing? That's not nice. Yeah, I know it's not nice, but it's true.
Hey, Leo, my wife get on me all the time. She say, Chris. I'm sorry, my camera got to move. Hold on. I got one of the motion joints. Hold on, it's gonna come back around. Watch it. It's looking for
only
me.
Eagles fan can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Hold on. It's looking for me. Hold on. I'm on. I did a hand gesture, and whenever you do that,
it makes
some
it
bitch a move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So I switched the angle. So I went to my other camera. Art, what's up, man? How you doing?
Chris, man, it's another beautiful day. I can't complain. I appreciate you having me.
Art?
Leo, good to see you, man.
What's good, bro?
Art, man, appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you joining us on Unk Night.
Hey, I'm not an unk, but I always take the lessons.
Hey, see, that's humility right there. That's what TP misses. He wants a different kind of humility. That's what y'all don't understand. We practice it. We got that in us for the right causes.
Yeah. Now y'all on TikTok, man. If y'all want to join us, man, we're on the Cowboy Up podcast and also streaming on the Bird section. Mm-hmm. Y'all can join the conversation. We got the link in the chat, man. If y'all want to jump on and man, hang out with the unks and talk football, talk life. That's what we do on Thursday nights.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Okay, I got some Cowboy questions.
Go ahead. I'm ready. I'm ready for your Cowboy questions. I'm ready.
Let's get into it.
Let's get
so what are your camp battles and who's it between?
Camp battles, that's simple. The receiver battle, like all of a sudden, man, we got a overflow of receivers. Okay. Y'all know the top three. Lamb, Pickens, and Ryan Flournoy. Okay. Mm-hmm. The special teams guy, Turpin, the little skinny kid that run backs the kick. So he's receiver 4, right? Well, we got a rookie named Brown, and we got Mingo, and they've been battling out for this 5th spot for the Cowboys, and it's been receiver. It's been a wicked battle. It's been a battle where the Cowboys really got a big decision to make. Are they gonna keep the 5th-year player Mingo, or are they gonna keep the rookie? And as all the fans that and the content creators and everything, they like Brown, just because he has more of the up factor than Mingo. Mingo is the big body receiver. This kid is the all around receiver, Brown. So the battle for that receiver spot and at running back. Running back 2 is right now Malik Davis, and it's a battle between him and Jaden Blue. Malik Davis is one of those kids, man. Every time you give him the ball, he makes something happen. Blue is the speedster from the University of Texas. He could take it to the house whenever you want to, but his problem is holding on to the damn ball. So, in preseason, Blue dropped the ball once, but the Cowboys recovered it. But what what the Cowboys are just trying to determine is Blue ready? Because his pass blocking capabilities may be more lax than Malik Davis is. Because they trying to find the number 2 from Javonte Williams because Javonte Tank ran out. I think he got on E after week 14. It just seemed like his legs was gone. So the Cowboys are desperate. They are desperate for a backup running back. Also, at linebacker, when last year we had none, all of a sudden, Leo, we got 4. So the linebacker battle has increased. It has intensified. I am really cheering for Jayshon Barham, rookie 3rd round pick from Michigan. He has turned heads like no other. He was the top rated defensive player in last week's preseason game. Pro Football Focus rated him at a 90. So that's what we got. I hope I gave you everything in that brief moment. That's what I got. That's what we got.
So are out of the how many of them were first team camp battles for starting position?
First teamers. Let's see. Really, the Cowboys are set at every position at first team. This is the first year on
offense and defense.
On offense, and this is the first time in years it hadn't been a major battle for the first team spot because it was always years before this. It's always been a issue with a first teamer. Like last year on defense, they were battles everywhere because we didn't know who was going to play what and when and where. Okay. Actually, this year, everybody has their spot. We know who's going to be where. And the Cowboys are just ready to rock and roll with what they got. Offensive line is set. They had one little brief battle at left tackle. But it looked like Tyler Guyton has won that battle. So the top 5 are set. The tight end is set. We know Dak is set. The running back is set. We know the receivers, so that's good. So on defense, you got Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark. That's in the middle. We got D. Winters from San Francisco, from the Niners. Demario Overshown come back off his injury. We got
is he having a good camp?
Yes, he is. We got Gary from Green Bay. Rashawn Gary. And we got our second year defensive was that they run a 3-4. So linebacker, we got Donovan Izalaku at that one. So the only concern I actually got with the Cowboys right now is that corner. I think that's probably going to be our biggest weakness on the defense because we had 2 corners that's going to be starting that actually came off of injuries last year. So so far so good in preseason, but otherwise every starter that's been named a starter hadn't actually had any concerns about losing their spot. Yeah.
I think that's I do think that some of the things that I've seen does look like the guys are taking to coaching from Christian Parker rather well.
Yeah.
Which we knew was going to be a thing because we've tried telling you guys, you know what I'm saying, he values smart players. He's smart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys are going to be playing smarter. you know, and it'll just all it's going to take is the only drawback I see is time. That's what y'all don't have. Time. Right. I don't think you have time, and I don't think you have enough talent. You know what I'm saying? You not saying you're not a talented defense, but you don't have enough. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of it, I think, Leo, a lot of it hasn't. The nation hadn't seen the talent. Meaning,
no. Listen. What I'm saying to you is, let me tell you why. The reason being is because, and I said it in that order and those two for a reason, because when you like for us, it's always about development. You know what I'm saying? And you need more time of Christian Parker defense coaching staff development with the talent that you have now and the talent you guys will be gaining over the next couple of years.
Right.
I'm not saying all your draft capital over the next couple of years is going to be devoted to the defense. But what I am saying is that what you have right now, you know what I'm saying, and then what you will be getting, because the expectation should be, again, this is a multiple years rebuild for your defense that looks like it's trending in the right direction.
Right.
All you need more is just more talent to go along with that coaching. You're gonna need more guys who will be in year 2 of the Christian Parker experience. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then guys who are going into year 3. We have guys who are going into year 2. We have more guys who are going into year 2 and year 3 of the Vic Fangio defense than you guys have, because you guys are all on year 1 as a total defense. You know, and so that's the I'm not saying that's the reason why y'all gonna be bad or nothing like that. No, it's just an assessment here, like from observation wise, what I've actually seen. You know, I think that, you know, with the and with the offense, that's where you know, the offense is still going to have to outperform the defense at least this year.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's the only thing. Because to be honest with you, when I look at the Philadelphia Eagles, you know what I'm saying, I'm expecting greater things on the defense than I am on the offense. Not saying I'm not expecting great things.
Right.
It's just that I'm expecting more continuity. Like I'm expecting all that continuity and talent on the defense to really start to be on display in a meaningful way throughout this coming year. Right. Just given all these guys that we have coming back who have the combination of talent and time in the same defense. That's all. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. And if we're comparing offense wise, the only change I would make on the offense, what you see on this picture here, is probably take Mekhi Lemon out of that and probably fill it in with either Dontavian Wicks, Hollywood Brown, or Darius Cooper. You know, and then we have who else we got? Art, help me out here.
Who else we got? Moore. We got Hollywood.
And we picked up another wide receiver today or yesterday. Yeah, we got a new wide receiver on the team. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I expect us to carry at least 5, maybe even 6 wide receivers going into the season. You know we're solid at tight end. You know, and the other big issue for us is the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? And it's just health. You know what I'm saying? And I'm expecting great things from them just because this O-line is coming off of the longest stretch of rest of an off season than they've had the last 3 years. You know, if you look at the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying, these guys have played a lot of fucking football. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, we all know that's coming to an
shout out
end
to
real
Rob
soon.
A. Hey Rob, hey yo Rob, man.
What up, Rob?
The link is in the chat, man. The link
Yeah,
is
hold on. I'm gonna post it again. Hold on. I'm gonna post the link, man. Like I said, anybody can jump in, man. It's just night. We're just talking. There it is.
Yeah.
There's the Rob.
Yeah.
There's the link right there, fam.
Yeah, you know Rob A, right?
I don't, but I assume will if you jump in, huh?
If he comes in, man, you in for a treat, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bring you nothing but good people, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Art,
I got a question for you, Art. How you feeling about your Birds this coming up season? Now, in particular, your wide receivers.
To be honest with you, with the wide receiver room, I started camp thinking we might have to grab somebody, but a couple of those guys have shown to be more than what we thought. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Like Dontavian Wicks, when we picked him up from Green Bay, I was thinking probably like a third or fourth guy at best, but he is shown to be legitimate. If you watch his tape, he is shifty, quick. He can. One thing I can guarantee you is he's going to get open this season. So he's quickly gotten himself in a position where you got some confidence in that room. Then behind Devontae Smith, which is a guarantee, number one, behind him and Wicks, you got Hollywood, Moore, and Darius Cooper is another guy that has shown to be more than what we thought. And coming into this offseason, we were thinking maybe he can get a roster spot. He's showing right now to be a top 4 receiver on this team this coming up season. So I got a lot of confidence in that room. I got a lot of confidence in the guy that's going to be getting them the ball, because that matters a lot. You can have, you can have AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson, but if you got Tua throwing them the ball, you're screwed.
Right.
So I got
Chris. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Hey, Chris. I'm gonna say this to you. You know who would have loved? I think who would have loved this offense?
Who is that?
Fucking Jahan Dotson.
Oh, okay.
Like we did not use we did not use Jahan Dotson like he should have been used. Like I have a cousin, right? And she was stationed in Germany, and she came home, and me and her were talking, and she said to me, cuz I'll never buy a BMW as long as I live in the United States.
Okay.
And I was like, damn.
Why?
Yeah, I was like, why? And she said, because here in the States, you can't drive them the way they're meant to be driven.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, really?
You got to open them up.
I'll never forget her. I never forgot her telling me that. I moved to Italy, okay? And immediately, because I was in Italy, my cousin was in Germany, and our other cousin was in Amsterdam, right? And my cousin bought a BMW from the factory in Germany and drove it all the way down to come see me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I understood what she meant when I got, because she's right. You can't, and that's what Jahan Dotson was.
Okay.
We didn't use him. I'm gonna tell you, it was 2 of them. It was Jahan Dotson and Amadeus Zacchaeus.
Okay.
We didn't use them like what they were. We didn't use them like they were capable of being used.
Right.
Yeah. This ain't knocking nobody. I'm just saying, but Dontavian is like what I believe Dontavian Wicks in this offense is going to be what I think Jahan Dotson, we're going to use him like we should have used Jahan when he was there.
So was Wicks a free agent from Green Bay, or y'all traded for him?
I believe he was I
don't think we traded for him. Did we?
Hold on.
Because I think we signed him for what, $12 million?
Yeah, because I know when he was at Green Bay, he was sometimes he was their deep ball threat. He can get down the field. He was a smooth route runner too.
Very smooth.
I didn't realize that y'all had gotten him. But you know, shit, y'all, everybody's worried about AJ, and y'all secretly got little weapons back there, huh? Secretly,
Yes.
yeah. I don't like this secret shit y'all doing. Y'all need to be more public about it. I need to know about this, So, but yeah, when he was at Green Bay, he gave us issues too. So
Yeah, he was a trade.
he was a trade. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We got him for a fifth rounder in 27. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's a deal right there.
Billy
Yeah, I
said
think we had
that, and Sassy, they said, trade. Yeah. Trade.
And then we extended him. Yeah.
Okay.
1 year, $12.5 million extension.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all right. Tell me how you feeling going into the season, man. Tell me how are you feeling about it?
I'm pretty sure that the offense is going to have. Not pretty sure. I'm certain the offense will have a little bit of a learning curve because they're not only learning a new scheme like they've always been doing the last 5-6 years,
Yeah.
but it's
every 5
it's
years.
a complete.
No, the last 7 years.
Yeah, like 7 years. Yeah, but they're completely shifting this time to letting the ball go. Where
Okay.
it's not. I'm not going to throw that because it might be an interception. To screw it, make it happen. Throw it.
Right.
We'll live with the results, whether it's an interception or it's a touchdown. You're just going to have to live with probably. I'm guessing 5 to 7 more picks from what he usually does. So I'm thinking probably 9 to 10 interceptions, something like that from him. Which everyone's going to jump on and go crazy because it doesn't matter what he does. If he doesn't throw picks, they'll say he doesn't try enough. Or he doesn't push the ball downfield. If he throws picks, they'll say he doesn't know how to throw. So it don't really matter what he does. But what I am guaranteeing you that defense is going to come out the gate top 5.
I think so too.
Now
So,
this is my thought on quarterback play, and I'm not pointing at Jalen Hurts or any quarterback.
Right.
I don't believe in training wheels on a quarterback. I don't believe in. I'm not gonna run this because he's not. No, if he's your quarterback and that's your offense, I think you need to run your offense. Okay, and sometimes I just see offensive coordinators overthink things. You know what I mean? They overthink it. If you practice it, but then you get in the game, you scared to run it. What was the whole point of practicing it? You know what I mean? So what I'm listening to you and Art, and your 7th offensive coordinator in 7 years, different offense. So y'all telling me, are training wheels off? Are the Eagles gonna let Jalen play fucking quarterback, or are they gonna let him play running back?
Well, how about this? I think that's a fair question. So I'll say, here's the best way to answer the question. Take a look at the offensive coaching staff and note the amount of redundancy on the offensive coaching staff. I think we have somewhere like around 3 former offensive coordinators and 2 passing game coordinators and 2 it looks more like a think tank than a coaching staff, to be honest with you.
Right.
And the thing that I think is going to be even more telling is, everyone's going to find out starting this year and next year and the year after that, hopefully, is that what you're going to find out is that you've been playing a underdeveloped quarterback because he hasn't had certainty with an offensive coordinator system. And I think we'll have Sean Mannion at least for 2 years, 2, maybe 3 years at the most, especially if we have a massive amount of success like we're predicting. I think the best of Jalen Hurts is he still has better days ahead of him than he does behind him. And that's the scary part, because when you look at the activity of the organization as a whole,
right,
draft picks, signing, keeping their own, you know what I'm saying? If you look at that offense, most of those guys were drafted by the team. if you look at that defense, most of the guys on that defense was actually drafted by the team. Most of them. You see what I'm saying? And that right there, you know, is where, like you said, the training wheels, I think, because, and that's why I said, take a look at the coaching staff. That's where you get your answer from. It's that makeup. And come on, man, you know Jalen. He's a man of few words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We know.
You know, we talk about it. He say shit that my grandfather used to say that fuck you up. Like, what? What did he say? That's why the media don't. That's why the media here can't. That's one of the reasons why they can't stand his ass.
Yeah,
because he's always saying some old man shit. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is that this is a guy. So to have a guy like that say, "I'm excited," you know what I'm saying? That's not something that comes very easily.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn this. Let's do some NFL talk. We always talk about the Eagles and Cowboys. Let's talk about the NFL, right? So Art, I'm gonna start with you, Art. Who is your sleeper team this year, Art? Who is the team you think, man, nobody is paying attention to that we need to watch out for?
I feel like the last couple of years it's been the Panthers because it's hard for me to say with them because they could get like 4 games, or I could see Bryce Young have a good season and they're fighting for the playoffs. So I'd probably say the Panthers. I know some talk about them, but I would say most wouldn't consider them a playoff team. But I think they're stacking something pretty good over there.
But that's a good team because, you know, the division is easily winnable, you know, because you never know what the Saints going to do. You don't know what the Falcons going to do. You don't know what the Bucks going to do. You know, really in that division, if you get 8, you may be in the playoffs, right? So, and you know, they used to, well, they kind of like the East. I call them little brothers to the East because they beat up on each other. They beat up on each other, and it's a last man standing. So I like the Panthers. Okay, I love Tech. That wide receiver, you know, the kid from Arizona, man. He actually played really well last year. So they got a nice little punch at running back too. So that's a good one, Art. You know, they may be that sneaky team. Leo, who is your team that ain't nobody talking about that you think may sneak in there?
The Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Who's actually on right now?
How they doing?
It's 13-10 in the beginning of the fourth. They up 13-10 against the Rams up 13-10 over the Chargers. But Herbert actually started a game today through a touchdown pass. Wow. So the Chargers for you, huh? Tell me why, Leo. Why
Mike McDaniels?
Mike McDaniels. Okay.
Because he wants another job.
He
wants to be a coach. He wants to be a head coach again. You know what I'm saying? All he needs is a serviceable quarterback.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? And the pressure he's under, you know what I'm saying?
The Chargers got my favorite coach of all time. You know, I'm a Jim Harbaugh guy because I'm a Michigan.
Yeah, I was gonna say Michigan. Okay. Yeah.
So I think the whole thing is everybody, all the critics love Herbert.
Oh man.
If Herbert had a star on his head, he'd be the worst quarterback ever.
If he had a what?
If he had a star on his helmet, he'd be the worst quarterback ever. Okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I got a question for 2 Eagle fans. Who would you take, Dak Prescott or Herbert?
I don't even have to think about that.
Tell me, Art, who would you take?
I appreciate you having me, Chris. It's gonna be Herbert for me.
Okay, Leo. Hey, that's how you feel. All right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Leo, who would you take?
Will I take Herbert or
Prescott?
Leo, he gonna bring STDs in the locker room, man.
But you know what? You know why he wouldn't? You know why he wouldn't, Art? You know why he wouldn't? because he would have on our team what he has never had on his team now, and that's accountability. That's the only reason why he doesn't win in the playoffs. He doesn't have accountability. There's no consequence for him.
You think if Dak had accountability, he would fix it and actually start performing,
Absolutely.
or he would just get shipped out?
Exactly. That's the thing. The question would have been answered years ago. It would have been answered years ago.
So Leo, who you choosing?
Justin Herbert.
All right. I'm gonna move on. All right. So let me tell y'all my team. Okay. My team is actually the Minnesota Vikings.
You think so?
Wow.
I love their defense.
Yeah, and Kyler's looking like the man out there.
Their defense keeps them in the game. Okay.
Good call.
So Minnesota to me in the NFC may be because everybody talking about the Bears and the Packers, right? And that's another division that's going to beat up on each other.
Up. Yeah,
they're going to beat each other up.
Yep.
And you got to have D at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
So I think the best defense in that division is the Vikings. I think the Vikings.
Well, when you look, they're primed for it because when you look at the kind of injuries that are happening with Detroit, fresh out the gate, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's we did the NFC. So let's do the AFC. All right, who is your sleeper in the AFC?
I know I said the Chargers, but I got another team that I want to say now.
Oh, you did say the Chargers. So you got the NFC next. You got to give me an NFC.
Yeah. NFC team.
Art, you thinking hard, ain't you?
Yeah,
I'm thinking. The thing is, I want to give it to Pittsburgh, but I don't like them. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Art, why don't like them Steelers?
Come on now, you know they're the hated neighbors.
I don't hate the Texans. I don't hate the Texans. I just don't think about them.
Well, you ain't got to think about them. They ain't gonna win nothing either.
I don't think about them. I don't even think about them.
You know the Eagles have the same odds as the Houston Texans at winning the Super Bowl this year.
Really?
It's because man, their defense is like y'all's. You know, y'all got a hardcore defense. They do too. They got two good rush edges, man. Their secondary is elite. People are literally banking not on their offense; they're banking on their defense to carry the Texans.
And they took Reed from us. They got Reed.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but he got hurt. I know he was hurt for a minute. I don't know if he still is, but
he's good.
Mufasa's always going to have. Listen, Chris, Mufasa always going to have that team believing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they be getting there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's empty promises and everything like that.
Right.
But you're absolutely right. I think that's a great pick for a sleeper team. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
So the Texans. So Leo, you got to give me an NFC team.
Oh, wow. A sleeper team, I would say.
It's tough. That's a tough question.
Maybe Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
But have they decided who gonna play quarterback though, man? How you get rid of a quarterback and you still having issues deciding who gonna play quarterback?
Well, see, that's the thing. They'll rely heavily on their run game, which they should. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, I think that you know, but the NFC South period is just, you know, like, you know, I think Art might have a point with the Panthers too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But and I'll say this: the other team I don't think we talk enough about is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. Is Mahomes scheduled to come? Is he scheduled to start the season?
Man, I think they're doing the same thing that the Giants are doing. Like, he's looking like he might be ready week 1.
Oh shit!
Wow. Yeah, and I'm like,
man, that's one person I'd slow play. I man, that is
I
truly
bro,
their
listen,
future.
listen. Let me say this, right? You know, and this is, you know, like when I listen to TP Way the Giant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
he starts talking to me about Malik Neighbors,
Yeah.
and he's going to be this and he's going to be that. What he fails to realize is that he scares the shit out of me even more every time he starts talking about Malik Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
It scares me. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like he's talked them up so much, and the fact that based off of what I'm seeing and the headlines and everything, it looks like the Giants organization is in lockstep with TP. You
Okay.
know, and I'm like, they talk about him so much, I don't even want to watch them because you know why? Watching Malik Neighbors for the first 4 or 5 games is going to be the exact same thing as watching Tua Tagovailoa with the Dolphins.
Right.
Every
Because
time he hikes the ball, you're going to hold your breath. You know what I'm
because
saying? Go ahead.
I understand why you say it because he has such a bright future. And
Yes,
you
and
don't
they're
want to
rushing him back.
yeah,
I
why
think they're rushing him
rush
back.
him? Why
Yeah, like this
why
is.
rush him?
Yeah, I don't want to see. Why rush him?
But
You know what I'm
because
saying?
I'm with you. I want that battle for the next 10 years. I want him on the team. Okay. And to me, if they
In a
rush him back,
rebuild year too.
yeah,
In a rebuild year, like listen, Makai Lemon, our #1 draft pick. You know what I'm saying? Missed majority of training camp. He's playing
Mhm.
this week. He's playing in the the final preseason game. Why?
Uh-huh.
Because he hasn't had any reps. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He hasn't practiced a whole lot. And you want to know why I think he hasn't practiced a whole lot?
Why?
Out of a pure abundance of caution.
Okay. And
Yeah. He ain't getting no reps. Yeah. I hear you. But this is, I'll say this, Chris. My business partner is a retired offensive lineman with the Baltimore Ravens, right?
okay.
And I'll never forget he predicted that AJ was going to have problems with his hamstrings last year.
Okay.
He predicted it. And the reason why is because AJ in the offseason was doing it, like doing these videos of him working out, but he was working out with those like those big prison like them dudes.
Right. Right.
And Eugene was
Power
like,
lifters.
yeah,
Power
all that
lifters.
stuff, yeah. And Eugene kept saying that is not the type of weightlifting that a wide receiver needs to be doing.
Right.
He's gonna fuck up. He's gonna have hamstring problems. I'm telling y'all. And we were like, really? And he was like, I'm telling y'all, AJ's hamstrings are gonna be a problem. And sure enough, came up. And
Okay.
so for them to bubble wrap, and I know a lot of people were not happy with it or what have you, but for them to bubble wrap him like they did, you know what I'm saying? I think it was just more so out of an abundance of caution, and I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
don't need him to be a starter. He should be, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But if he's having hamstring issues, sit his ass down.
I
You know what I'm
feel you.
saying? So
Well,
that's where we at with it.
well, let me give you my sleeper real quick.
Uh-oh.
I think it's going to in the AFC give me the Jaguars of Jacksonville.
Okay.
Old
Okay.
Duval.
You're right.
I thought about
Old
them. Yeah.
Duval.
You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
I,
You're
I
right.
I I really like Duval right now. I think their quarterback is actually ready. Their offense is coming along. They got Walker at that defensive end, outside linebacker, man, former their #1 pick, man, coming off that edge.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the Jags. I think the Jaguars need to get out of their own way. And what I mean about that, sometimes, man, they'll get in games and they just lose their shit in the fourth quarter. You know, they need to start finishing these games that they start. You know what I mean? I think it was more a maturity thing on their because their team is super young. Okay. And it take a while sometime in the league to mature how to finish an NFL game. And I actually think this year, man, the Jaguars is gonna do something special. I think they're gonna sneak in the back door in the playoffs, man. Give somebody some trouble over in the AFC. So
I can see that. Yeah.
my sleeper is those Jaguars of Jacksonville. So
Okay.
Also, let's talk this, man, because for MVP, who won MVP last year? Was it the boy in Buffalo?
Matthew Stafford.
No, Stafford won MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, yes.
Okay, Stafford won MVP.
You thought it was Josh Allen?
I thought it was Josh Allen. That was the year before.
That was the year before.
Yeah.
So who is your MVP favorites this year?
Ooh. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck.
Keep it a buck, Leo.
I think Jalen Hurts is gonna have an MVP year.
Yeah.
Now you're not being biased, or you this is a non-biased statement. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm telling you only because of the offense that he's in, and I think like that's really my ultimate answer to your earlier question about the training wheels being off. The training wheels are so off. I'm expecting an MVP type year from him.
All right. Who is your MVP pick this year?
What's the Atlanta Falcons running back name?
Oh, Bijan.
I'm probably going to say Bijan.
Bijan Robinson, huh?
Yeah, I think he just got that big contract. I think he's going to be. I mean, he's a guy that even Saquon be watching the tape on. So
Saquon said he the next.
That guy's different. And if anyone can do it, I think it's going to be him. And I really want it to be someone besides a quarterback this year because it's not the quarterback MVP. It's just a damn MVP,
Right. Hey,
I'm forcing it.
I'm with you that
these quarterbacks.
I'm with you, Art, because they do that. They automatically think quarterback first. But Art, I'm thinking the same way too. But it wasn't Bijan. I had another running back myself. I got Gibbs in Detroit.
Wow. Okay.
Because they got to.
They got to give him the ball.
Yeah, they got to.
They offense does not work unless he touched the ball.
Well, remember who they lost. You know what I'm saying? Didn't they lose Penny Sewell? Who did they lose on their O-line? They lost somebody big, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me see. I don't know, because I know I had to pull up Detroit shit. Hold on, I gotta figure it out. They depth chart. Detroit Lions depth chart. Let me check it out. Let's see.
One thing I will say about the running back thing, I mean, Saquon had 2,000, and I don't even think he was in the top 3. So it's gonna be tough. You'd have to do maybe a bunch of touchdowns. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Penei Sewell is still there. He's still on their depth chart. So it says 2026 Detroit line depth chart. It's Penei Sewell, Juice Scruggs, Chad Mays, Tate Rutledge, and Larry Broom is their starting. And their tight end is Sam Laporta.
Yeah. I thought somebody major got hurt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
not with an injury, but
yeah, Jamar. I think Jamar Gibbs is my sleeper for MVP this year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just that boy. I just love the way he plays. he gives us the blues, man. Every time I see him, I just get a headache. I'm like, come on, bro, get off the field. Fake an injury.
And I think I read somewhere that Montgomery got hurt. I know Isaiah Pacheco got hurt.
No, Montgomery's gone. Montgomery.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he went somewhere else and got hurt. Yeah, it's not. It's no longer Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, so they got Pacheco backing him up. I think Pacheco's coming off an injury too. So,
I think he hurt his back either today or yesterday.
Yeah. So, but Pacheco stay hurt. He stayed hurt in Kansas City.
He runs angry.
Yeah, angry. Yeah, he's a Marion Barber. Yeah, he just run violent.
He just runs violent. Yeah, straight out of Jersey. He's from Jersey.
I like Pacheco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's your MVP. So give me your defensive player of the year. Art.
Ooh, man. How can you not say Myles Garrett with that team?
The same thing,
and
dog.
The thing with
same thing.
The thing with Myles Garrett is if Aaron Donald actually comes back, you have to double Aaron Donald. So what the hell are you going to do with Myles Garrett? It's just going to be him on an island out there. Good luck with that. I mean, it's over with. It's going to be at least 18 to 20 sacks. What did he get? 24 with Cleveland last year?
Yeah.
And everybody knew that's all he was trying to do. So yeah, it's going to be
on the week 10. I think this is going to be our first consensus because I agree with you, Art. Do you agree with him, Leo?
Yeah, I said the same thing. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I agree.
I mean, you may be able to even make a case for Jared Verse just because he's going to be, you know what I'm saying, out there in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that acquisition, I mean, you know, like I understand it's Myles Garrett, but I would have tried to make it so that the point is to have Myles Garrett and Jared Verse playing together. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, that's the reason none of the major trades that Howie was trying to pull off worked because they all wanted Jalen Carter, and it was like, no, that's defeating the whole purpose of doing this trade. Is we're trying to get these guys in to play with Jalen Carter. Okay. That's why St. Louis, listen to me. That's why the Rams did what they did. You know what I'm saying? They went and got Myles Garrett to keep us from getting them, and then also as a big fuck you for Willie Lampkin. You know what I'm saying? And that looks like it's paying dividends. So we get it, you know what I'm saying? Because that was, you know, like every deal, you know what I'm saying, that when you hear, like, even with Micah, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to get Howie was trying to get hard. He offered the Cowboys more for Micah than what Green Bay gave y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You knew they weren't gonna do that.
Right, but they was gonna do it, but it was gonna be and you know, the trade was gonna be for Jalen Carter. And it was like, no, the whole point is to get him to play with, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if someone said, well, what about Jordan Davis? And how he was like, fuck no, hell no.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that, like when you look at that rotation, especially amongst that defensive line, the point was to get someone other than Jordan Davis on the edges, someone not named Jordan Davis who's playing on the edges along with Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
That's, you know, like, and we ended up with Grenard, who's actually not even, you know what I'm saying, who hasn't practiced at all.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you another NFL question. Let's go to those wonderful Cleveland Browns. Do y'all think? I don't even care who answers this. So you both can answer it. The Cleveland Browns name Watson, Deshaun Watson, as their starting quarterback over Shedeur Sanders. Did they do that properly? Did they make a mistake? Or are we just chalking it up as just a fucking Browns decision?
No.
What do y'all think about that?
I think it was let's get some tape on this guy. Hopefully he does well, and then we can ship his ass out. Shedeur's the future. You know what I'm saying? And do it while Shedeur is still cheap. Because Shedeur's only going into year 2.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they only got 2 more years with him before they got to make a decision. He wasn't a first rounder. So that means you can only get him for 2 more years, and then they could fuck around and do a franchise tag, and it'd be cheaper to do that if they're still not sure. You see what I'm saying? At least for a year. My thought process is that what you do is you allow Deshaun Watson to go out there and play. Hopefully he does well. You know what I'm saying? And plays the whole year and gets them into the playoffs if they have some success that way or whatever. But they know they're not going to the Super Bowl with him. But if he can get them into the playoffs or a decent regular season record, some other team is going to want him because this is about finances. This is for the Browns. They are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They are getting there. It's getting brighter, and it's not because Deshaun can play. It's because they only got to deal with him for one more year, and then that's it. They're free and clear financially, which has cost them like what, $300 something million.
Yeah, it cost them a lot of money.
Yeah, so
yeah. So Art, what you think?
Well, I was watching the Speakeasy. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and Shady McCoy was saying that he had spoken to a couple guys over there, and that the locker room, the players, coaches, and even upstairs when it comes to like management and GMs and stuff are in on Shador Sanders. Like they're looking at the future, and he's a part of it. And Deshaun is not. So, but the only issue is that the owner is not, because he's saying that I can't have a guy making almost $50 million on the bench. But the thing is, here's the thing. He has said that the leash, I don't want to say a leash on a grown man, it's ridiculous, but it's short. You see what I'm saying? He's got maybe 4 to 5 games. If he stinks it up, Shador's in, and that's where we're going with it. If he either, sinks or he swims from then on. But Watson doesn't have long. The money's what got him that starting position right now. But he would have to go back to like 2020 for him to like keep Shador on the bench. And that's just not going to happen. Playing these positions is mostly a mental thing when you have the athleticism these players have. And when that's thrown off, they're never the same,
Man, I agree with you so much, Art, because the Deshaun Watson in Houston and the Deshaun Watson in Cleveland are two totally different players.
Yep.
I mean, it's night and day. I mean, the kid was so electrifying in Houston, and a massage therapist killed his career there. And then he come and he gets all that money guaranteed, every single penny. That's what really hurt the Browns more than anything, because every single cent was guaranteed on the player that was actually coming off of what the whole year suspension. Really, what it was in 14 games.
No, 14, it was before all that. All that shit was going down. And they
so when he got to Cleveland, he was still on suspension. Then when he actually did play, he got hurt for another year. So it's been 3 years total, and he may have played 5 games in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much was the contract again?
Man, wasn't it $300 million?
300. I think it's 328 million, some shit like that. Weird number. Yeah.
So you got, Cleveland fans are like any blue collar fan. They want to see work, right? And you hadn't done no work, and you go out there in the preseason, and of course they pissed off, man, because they're not getting the bang for their buck, because they paying for that $300 million. Them tickets is paying for them $300 million, and when you go out there and you do what you do, and then you said what you said. I understand why you said, because you frustrated, because hey man, we are human. We're gonna say what we gotta say, but you gotta realize where you are when you say it. Okay? That's number one. You gotta realize it. And I just like one of the comments in the chat, man. He gonna have to play all the road games, and at home Shador had to play at home because they gonna wear his ass out as soon as one incompletion, if it hit the dirt, he overthrown it. They are gonna wear his ass out. And I say, bro, you got to think about it like this. I know it's not your fault you getting hurt. They know that. The fans are frustrated that you had not been on the field.
Yep.
That's the problem. Okay.
Yep.
Now they named you. And I agree with you, Leo. The owner put his ass in that starting position. Okay, cool. I'm paying you this money, or you got to get your ass out there and play. Okay, cool. Shador, you are the
and future. He still got it, and he got a shot because remember the first 5-6 games is stumbling bumbling period. 4 or 5 games is stumbling bumbling period.
Right.
So if there's ever a time for him to get a chance to really prove himself, you know what I'm saying? Them first 4 or 5 games is it. You see what I'm saying? So then, if he doesn't do well, then it makes for the transition to happen there, and then it's Shador all the rest of the way.
But Leo, you literally can't even trade him. Nobody gonna take that contract.
That's why
nobody.
No, the contract's over.
I know that. I mean, but still, you still got to pay him for the rest of the year. So whoever you trade
no, you don't get rid of him. You just have him. If he fucks up, let's say he stinks up the place those 4 or 5 games, and then they switch him out for Shador. Okay. Then all he is the backup until Shador gets hurt again. If Shador gets hurt, but you still got him on the team. At the end of this year is the end of his contract. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So let him go. You look, you're financially not obligated to him after this year.
Right. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, say the fumbling bumbling period is over. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's not working out, and they want to just cut ties like right away. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, you paying, but you're still paying them this year.
You still have to pay them.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep them. Just keep him as your backup. He's still, regardless, he's still a competent backup. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, like, look, if you're going to get something for him, you know what I'm saying, in terms of this year, at the end of the year, you know what I'm saying, he still will serve a purpose. Not starting quarterback, but he still will serve a purpose.
Yeah, you know I always, if I ever run into Brown fans, and normally it's always at the draft when I run into them. But I feel that's one organization, man, I feel sorry for. We got a Browns fan on the Bird section. Oh, okay.
And he's just going through something. He's just got a serious diagnosis. Help me out, Art. Who's our?
Are you talking about Tribe Called Quest?
No, not Tribe Called Quest. Is it Me Metal Mike?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Me Metal Mike. He's our resident Cleveland Browns fan.
Oh, okay.
No, Steve. Okay. No, she's right. No, Void Eagles. Steve. It's not Me Metal Mike. It's Steve.
Didn't he just get? I think he just got diagnosed with ALS, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Something like that. Something serious.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So I love their fans because they are loyal. Okay. They remind me of Raider fans. You know, they just, hey man, it is what it is. We still gonna show up. You know, that's our mob. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know.
Hey, you preach it to the choir.
Hey,
I remember them years.
I was sitting in Texas Stadium when I asked was 1-15. I was there.
Chris, look at the Cowboys. They haven't won nothing in 30 years. Everybody still shows up over there, right?
Art, I'm glad you joined us, man. Give us your parting thoughts, Art.
That's fucking up. You ain't shit.
Hey, we was all friends, Leo, to Art start shooting shots. You know, we was all friends, man.
But here's the thing: Art don't hear himself.
Here we go.
That's part of the problem. Art don't hear himself. He's honestly just talking. He's not. I don't even think he had any malice behind that. He was just making a point.
I am not
right.
That Leo, you ain't shit and he ain't shit either. I'm not gonna tolerate this.
Shit. I don't stand.
I'm not gonna tolerate this. First of all, I let you host the show by yourself for a good 2 minutes, and then you know Art come on with this nonsense. We was having nice little football talk, and then here we go with this shit. I was trying to be nice and polite to my guests. Thank y'all for joining the big fella on Cowboys After Dark. You know, we have his talk night.
Man.
Yeah, and then here come Art ass. You know, I was really like, I was hold on, Lee. I was really beginning to dig Art. Man, I'm like, all right, I'm liking his points. Okay, and then here we go. And they always know how to draw you in. You know, hey, here's the apple, Chris. Here it is.
Yeah.
You look hungry.
It was a poisonous apple, man.
Hey, your big ass look hungry. Come on in here and get his apple. I hate everybody.
Listen. Here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. We are playing such a different game right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that I think gets largely missed. That we're in a completely different stage, especially now. You know what I'm saying? In your mind, you pretty much have your majority of you pretty much know majority of your starting offense and defense and everything like that.
No.
So really, you just want to see improvement, good on good. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? But I think the thing that gets missed oftentimes is the game we're playing the second and third team game.
Right.
Because, Chris, let me tell you, bruh, it's some motherfuckers on this damn team that I ain't gonna, and I'm not just saying to be saying it, but a couple years ago, there was a dust up between Howie Roseman and Sean McVay out there and with the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all over this UDFA dude named Willie Lampkin.
Ooh.
And I kept telling people, Art can back me up. I've been talking about Willie Lampkin now for 2 years because I've been trying to figure out what the fuck is up with this dude. Who is this dude? And why the big dust up? And Chris, you had no clue what the fuck I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the point. Like I tell people all the time, I don't know how the fuck how everybody missed this shit. But and I was trying to find out what is with this dude. Because all I'm hearing is, first of all, Chris, this motherfucker is 5'11".
Okay.
Listen, now see he's 5'11", but he got some long ass arms, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, Chris, I'm in the local market, right? I'm only 30 minutes from Philly.
Right.
The local beat writers from day 4, day 3 or day 4 at camp to today, they have damn near unanimously named Willie Lampkin as the star of training camp. He's been the best surprise, the best thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until you see this motherfucker play.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go, oh shit. Oh. Everything that everybody has ever said about him, what I could find out about him from research and everything like that, everybody said the same thing. He's short, but that motherfucker play like he's like 4 or 5 people.
Right.
And them arms and the way he naturally moves people and everything like that because of his short stature. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis was laughing, but they were saying like they were laughing because he's such an unorthodox person to go up against. He plays guard and center.
Yeah, I've seen the highlights of him because I know they had him. I saw a couple TikTok videos about him, and I was like, "Go ahead, little fella," you know.
I know. I said
but he's really not little. Like as a normal man.
Everybody like they've been talking about him, and as of late, a lot about Markel Bell. You know what I'm saying? And like looks like the word, like the way they talk about it, they say shit like, "Oh, looks like the Eagles found Lane's successor." Right. Man, that succession plan has been in place for a couple years.
Lane could play another 20 years.
I was gonna say Lane. I predicted that this was going to be his last year a couple of years ago. I said we got 2 years at the most. This is that second year.
He's still playing at a high level, man. When he's healthy. When he's healthy, man, you don't even have to worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Yeah, he handles his business.
And it turns out it wasn't even. And it turns out his absence had nothing to do with mental health or injury. It turns out looks like he's the primary caretaker for his parents now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
So
got
yeah,
like
he was taking.
that. They've been going through that whole transition.
He was being a good son. He taking care of his folks. He doing what he's supposed to do.
Well, yeah, because he just got married. He just got married earlier this summer.
Oh, okay,
You know
okay.
So and that's why it wasn't in training camp and everything. And I told everybody, I was like, look, I'm sure Howie and them was like, man, go ahead, Lane, you good? Go ahead. Matter of fact, don't even worry about that workup bonus. Shalom, that's you.
Right.
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? With all the shit that he's done, just get back. He Liz Frank and he.
Well, see, he a true professional. You don't need time. If he in shape, he can play.
Bro, he did his thing. He did the the camp. He did the camp at his place out in Oklahoma. He had the top 25 offensive linemen. He hosted them for like 3 or 4 days, just getting working like what Von be doing. Lane's been doing. So he hosted that, and that's why I was like, yo. And it looked, he got everybody out there, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I love that, man, because I'm a big offensive lineman at heart. So I love the O-line play, but the catch you was talking about, I forget his name again, but the guard, Willie. Now watching Lily, man, his base is wonderful and he's strong as fuck.
He
is strong, bro.
Bro, Chris,
he's
listen,
strong.
Chris, I remember I told you I did research and everything like that because I felt like I was the only one who caught this, and this was 2 years ago. Okay,
right,
and the research the little bit, because remember we talking about a nobody,
right,
but how he broke some fucking unwritten rule to get this dude, and it was something. It had something to do with the Rams was trying to do a move that the unwritten rule is whenever a team's doing that, you don't fuck with that player or whatever, and how he pulled the okie doke and snatched his ass and got him.
Right.
And then put him on the practice squad. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, well, what the fuck? But then here's the crazy part too, Chris, which really piqued my interest. They gave him a futures contract and they signed him high.
Okay.
They signed him to a high-ass futures contract.
Okay.
Last year. So that really made me be like, well, who the fuck is this dude? Because everything at that point was little, but everything that they said was what you just fucking said. But they were saying that like a year ago.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it was like, and you could go on my channel, you could see from like a year ago me talking about it. Me talking about him, like, I'm telling y'all there's something about this dude. Don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is they say he's little and he's powerful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's naturally, they was like, and it's all natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that shit, like, and again, Art could back me up. They are consistently saying he's been a star at training camp. He is so much fun to watch. All the beat writers, they love him. Mm-hmm. They love watching him play. They love seeing what he do. This preseason, it's been showcased a whole lot more.
Okay.
And then they paired him up with the rookie. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this dude out there first of all, he's a mountain of a man, and he's moving people against their will. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, damn. And he's and mind you, this is Ty Robinson's second year, and he's looking like
he's showing up.
Yeah, right, Art?
Yeah.
And a reason why I'm saying these things to you is because oftentimes, Chris, what gets missed is when everyone was talking to us about Javon Hargrave, we were telling people, but you got to see Milton Williams. Because we knew about Milton Williams when Javon was starting to come on because of the way we develop players.
Right.
And then when Javon left, everyone said we was going to be terrible, but then Milton Williams stepped in. Mm-hmm. And then when we were talking about, and then when everyone's saying, well, what's going to happen with Milton Williams? When everyone was talking about Milton Williams and he needs to get a big contract, we were trying to tell y'all about Morrow, Jomo, and Jalix Hunt. You found out about them in the Super Bowl because when they was out there tagging the shit out of Patrick Mahomes, people were like, "Who the fuck is these two dudes right here?" We know about Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and all. Yeah. The Georgia boys. Yeah, we know about that. But who the fuck is this Moral Jomo and Jalix Hunt? And them dudes was busting his ass along with Jalen Carter and Jordan. Like, you know what I'm saying? But these were names that, and so now we're saying, the next one up is going to be Moral Jomo and probably Jalen. I think they're going to sign Jalix Hunt.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
And the reason, and the other thing too, Chris, people forget Jonathan Gennard's on our team. People forget Jonathan Gennard's on our team, and he ain't practiced once.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of an abundance of caution because of a potential pec injury. Shut him down. Shut him down for however long you need to salvage whatever you can get out of him for the season. Don't worry about it. We got depth.
Well, we had a nice little story on Saturday at our game in Arizona. I don't know if you guys saw it, but we got an offensive lineman named Shahi Pete.
The Native American, right?
He is from the Navajo Nation. Wow. And his people showed up in Arizona.
I heard they took over. The whole nation came out.
And packed out the stadium. Coach Adi said in the post game, he said, I'd never seen one player have that many fans in the stand cheering for him. They literally took over State Farm Stadium, the whole Navajo Nation cheering for Shiaz Pete. Shiaz is 6'9" guard from the University of Kentucky. He started at the University of New Mexico.
SEC.
Yeah, he was at New Mexico, but then he transferred to Kentucky. He went undrafted. It's a possibility. I'm cheering for this kid so much, man. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all saw his speech on ESPN after the game. No. And it gave you chills, man, because if you hear the young man, he was just wise. He's wise beyond his years, and the way he spoke, man, it fired up everybody. And you cheer for guys like that, man, because
absolutely
you go undrafted, and you're a minority in this country, which is actually your country. We'll talk about that some other day. And his nation,
that's the real American right there.
His nation showed out, man, and I thought it was probably one of the top 10 moments in Cowboy history. Cowboys got a lot of history. For that being a top 10 moment in my eyes, how the nation showed up for them. And after the game, bro, they didn't leave. They stayed and continuously cheered this guy. Because he was representing them on the field. Because there's no Native Americans in the NFL. I think the last one was Plunkett. Maybe. I think that was the last. Was Jim Plunkett?
Really?
I had to research that, but I'm just right off the top of my dome, the last Native American. So, it was special, man, and we're really cheering for him, man. That kid. If you didn't see the speech afterwards, man, it was only like 30 seconds.
Look it up.
It was only 30 seconds. It was only 30 seconds, man, but it brought chills because one of my co-hosts on the Cowboy podcast, he's Native American, and he's Pueblo Indian, and he said, Chris, he said, man, it made us feel proud. We not even Navajo, it was just because he's Native, right. And we as Americans, man, we forget about our brothers, just because that minority is so small now, and they only delegated or relegated to one part of the country. And Arizona is one of those spots, Arizona and New Mexico, and some parts of Texas. And man, I was thinking to myself, the Cowboys would be would do something terrible if they let him go, because the first team is going to pick him up is the Arizona Cardinals, because Arizona saw how that Navajo Nation represented. Because owners is always about dollar signs.
Oh, you know they're gonna draft. They're gonna go if they can't get them. They're gonna draft them one.
Yeah,
that's the blueprint. Oh, we gotta get us one.
You got to, man, and that's why I'm cheering for this kid, man, because he is the only one in the NFL right now. We always got international players, that they always trying to develop. Every team has one, and
we got
and most,
two, dog.
You got two, okay.
And listen, bro, the two we got,
mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, just like your man's, but these guys are going to be a problem.
Right.
We got one guy. His name is Uar Bernard. This dude has never played football before. He's using trees and shit for tackling and shit. I shit you not, dog. All right. Am I fucking lying? All right.
No, you're not
I know it sounds. Look, I know what
it's
it
like
sounds
a Rocky
like,
movie,
Chris.
man.
I know what it sounds like, Chris. I know what it sounds like. And listen, first time I saw that shit, I said, "Oh God, this is not gonna be good."
You exaggerate, Leo. You're exaggerating.
All right. Am I exaggerating?
No, man. He was really up out of the jungle, man.
Literally,
I mean,
literally.
Yeah, he didn't have the luxuries of a gym or anything like that. Unfortunately,
I do not believe y'all know that man was not tackling trees. He was not. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Chris, it's actually a great story. You should look into it, man. It's pretty awesome.
I promise you, I know what it sounds like. Believe me, I know. Okay. Believe me, I do. You know what I'm saying?
Leo, when's the first time you played football? Like last year, no?
No, this year or whenever, something like that.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah. Look. Stop it, Chris. Stop. Look, Chris, stop.
Okay. I'll stop.
This the thing. The problem that I have is that if I talk about this guy, I'm obligated to tell you that part because it's true. So I know what kind of position it puts me in when I tell you these things, but it's the fucking truth. Nobody would believe me if it wasn't. I'm telling you, it's true. This shit. But
Eagles Drew, salute, brother.
But this motherfucker gonna be a problem. The entire fan base is rooting for this kid. We got another one named Josh Wayru. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like he might be an issue. You see what I'm saying? As long as they both need some years. They need a couple years, and this program will have it. Sort of like there's the potential to have on the defense a Jordan Mailata story on the defensive side of things. And you remember how that worked out for us with Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to be able to develop these two guys, and it's honestly, I think it's the thing that's what kept Clint Hurt here, also making him the number 2. And to be quite honest with you, if the Cowboys was going to steal a defensive coach from the Philadelphia Eagles, you should have took Clint Hurt. That would have hurt.
That would have had me nervous. Yeah,
that would have hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that would have hurt. Like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's just like a Chris. Clint Hurt is just like Vic Fangio, very blunt, no filter.
Right.
One of them, like one of them. And the thing about it is Chris. He's just as big, if not bigger, than the guys he's coaching.
Right.
And talks that shit. Talks shit just like him.
Right.
He'll tell the players, "I'll beat your ass."
Yeah, I will whoop your. Yeah. You can't. Like he talks.
Coaches want that. Coaches want the smoke too. Shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The thing. There is a video of Clint Hurt in the draft room.
Your boys in the chat, Leo.
Who's that?
Boots. Eric.
Oh. He's still hurting from the other day. That bothered him.
No, man, he was covering the Rams game, man. He was covering the Rams game.
He was not ready for me. He was not. He tried hard. My man was like, well, if it's so easy. Oh, wait. I ain't say nothing about it being easy. Please don't be telling people I said something I ain't say.
He was at work. He was covering the Rams game tonight. The Rams and Chargers game. That's why he wasn't on tonight. Okay. I gave him your information. We'll find you on the bird section. He said he gonna come holler at you. He ain't running from you, Leo. He's not. He loves you. Look at Leo's face. Leo, I'm telling you the honest truth, Leo. He had to work tonight, man. You know, it's Thursday night. This is his normal night. He come on, okay?
I'm gonna just say,
Look now, hey, now, Leo. You know, we always talking sports, but he actually get to cover the sports. So,
absolutely.
You know, I had to. Hey,
well, that's why I said, like, look, you could tell. Look, you could tell the things he was saying to me. He wasn't really talking to me. It was just things in his head that you say to an Eagles fan. That's all. He just wanted to say. He just wanted to get that because that shit sounded way too prepared. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. You said Boots had prepared statements.
Yeah, that was
like
that
it kind of threw me off. I'm like a prepared statement,
right?
I don't think he knew he was gonna be on though. But okay,
right? Like that was like that whole thing. That was too fast. You know what I'm saying? It's like hold on. That's how practice.
Quick, man. He quick. He got his own podcast too.
I said, yeah. That wasn't for me. That was just for an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? I think he thought I was like the typical Eagles in his mind. What a typical Eagles fan is. Yeah, that's what he was doing.
I love
Boots.
Boots does his podcast all in Spanish. It's a Spanish podcast for Cowboy fans and everything like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
He is the man. I told you. I don't speak a lick of Spanish, and I have it on. I was like, I gotta support my boy. You know how that goes.
Hey, no. Say less. I'll put his channel.
Boots, put your channel in the chat, man, so everybody can follow.
Yeah, I'll come see him. Hey. Yeah. You don't want me on his channel because
he do. He can handle you.
He don't.
Hey,
he can't.
Leo ain't nobody scared of your ass shit.
No, he can't. No. So because you know why? Because here's the problem. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Your stats and everything don't equal up to wins. You know what I'm saying? It don't equal up to. I'm talking about significant wins. It just gives you, you guys are in love with being the regular season champs, and we don't give it. That's why. Remember when he said, "Oh, so you're just going to tush push your way, bitch"? If that's what gets us the fucking Super Bowl, tush push your way. God damn it, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. That's why his typical stuff and everything like that don't work on me.
Well,
since I know what he cheered for.
He got a reply. Who said, "I want all the smoke from Eagles. Smell like fried chicken."
See what I'm saying? He can't even help. See what I'm saying? He can't help himself. It's something in here stirred up. I stir spirit. You know what I'm saying? And you saw how he backed off. He jumped out of there real quick. Gotta go. Yeah, motherfucker.
And he had an early
one you want.
He had an early morning.
Something else.
He had an early morning, man.
Yeah. He had an early. Yeah. Early morning. Okay.
Yeah. The early morning.
I got an early morning. I'm going to Fel's funeral tomorrow morning. And look at where I'm at 1 a.m.
You hanging out with the big fellow.
Exactly.
Cowboys after dark. Cowboys after dark.
And I'm older than him. I'm 50. I'm 51. How old is he?
Boots is early 40s, I believe.
Oh man, please.
Yeah,
get out of here. Get out of here. I'm too old.
Hey, I can't wait till Boots come on the bird section because I gotta be there.
He can't.
I gotta.
He won't be able to handle the bird section. Listen, the chat will eat his ass up.
Man,
right, Art. Tell him. You know what? Let me be quiet. Art could tell you. Right, Art. You know what I'm saying?
It's a war zone in there. You know,
What's the rule? What's the rule? You can.
Oh, you can say what you like, but you better be ready to get a good old response for that.
Don't be surprised. You can talk your shit, but don't be
Boots is,
surprised when someone say something back.
Boots is
Facts.
40. Boots is 43 years old.
Oh,
so
man,
yeah,
please.
43.
You know what? You know what? That means if he's 43, then that means that he is the man that he is going to be now. He ain't grown. I mean, at this point, all he's doing is he's marinating, right? He getting older. He's stepping into his grown man. He in his grown
he's stepping in.
right? He's stepping into it. He just became yeah, go ahead.
Art, how old are you, Art?
27.
Oh, shit. My youngest is 31. Holy shit.
My oldest just turned 20 Saturday. God damn. You know what I'm saying? He's 27.
Hey, Art. Yeah. Art, if you ever run into a Cowboy fan, I know this is one of the big arguments with them. Y'all, the first thing y'all always say, you probably ain't seen all 5, but Art, I have.
See, that's the thing. That's what makes you different.
One.
You got the VHS tapes to prove it.
I do. Thank you, Art. Shit.
Yeah.
Art, man, they don't know what this is about. This is
gold.
Oh,
shit.
This is gold. Art,
shit.
Art, they don't understand. Art, they don't understand.
The golden days.
Art, look what he did. Oh, shit.
This is the golden ticket. The golden ticket. I don't give a damn about what you Eagles say.
It's not even. Look how. It's not even rewound.
It's pristine.
What happened?
I fucking love y'all. I fucking love y'all. Y'all ain't shit, but I love y'all. You know. Hey, all right. I'm one of them Cowboy fans. I'm not sensitive at all. I can make jokes about myself. I don't give a damn. Y'all can make jokes. Hey, humor make life longer. You know what I mean? Laughter make your life longer. So, man, as long as we having a good time and we talking shit and it's all love, I don't give a damn what you say about the big fella. You know, Art, I'm gonna describe myself perfectly. I'm 6'3", 330 pounds. I used to play offensive line, and I stopped because I'm tired of getting my ass whipped. I'm an old man, and I just sit there and talk about it now. Art, that's all I do.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's all I do.
Oh, man.
Hey, Art, I got into podcast because my homeboy said, hey, man, what you join my show one time, man, blah, blah, blah. I said, man, I don't know nothing about podcasts. He said, man, just come on, man. You love to talk football. Let's talk. 6 years later, here we doing it. So, you know, hey, one thing about it, technology has brought us all closer because you think about it, none of us would have never met if it wasn't from technology. You know what I mean? Right. So we all in our different parts of the art. What part of the world are you in?
I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Scottsdale. All right. They're right outside of Phoenix. All right, Art, I got a question. Are you from the East Coast or are you born in Arizona?
No, I'm originally from the Middle East. We came as refugees when I was 8 years old.
Okay, and how in the hell you choose the worst team in the NFL to cheer for?
To be honest with you, it was like 2018. I got locked up for a couple of things, and while I was locked up, I ended up watching the Eagles game, and since then I've been hooked on them. You know, at first I was a fan of Carson Wentz, but after what Leo calls bitch assness, I was done with him. And Hurts, Hurts has been a dream compared to that guy. So,
but I'm happy, true, right, Art?
Yes.
No. Let me give you some context, Chris.
I know you told me this before. I know why you say bitch assness, but it's just funny every time I hear y'all say it just cracked me up, right? Because the reason why it cracked me up, man, you gotta admit the man got y'all to places.
Okay? Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Carson. We would not have our first Super Bowl without him.
Okay, but
he's having his MVP year. I got his jersey.
Okay.
I got his jersey. You know what I'm saying? But the moment he showed bitch assness, he got to go. That's for any player.
Oh my God.
The moment a player on your teams shows you one little smidget of bitch assness, you got it because it's going to affect the rest of the fucking locker room.
I feel you.
And it did. And because when you listen to the stories now, yo man, motherfucking Darren Sproles was ready to fuck him up. Like when you hear about the problems in the locker room from Carson Wentz,
right?
Like, I didn't know. Damn, I didn't know it was like that. But the bitch assness was because of Jalen Hurts being brought onto the team, looking over his shoulder.
Well, that's just competition. I mean, in the NFL, you don't get competition every year. You just ain't gonna be sit back and be complacent and everything. But back to you, Art. I didn't mean to cut you off. So you fell in love with them by the television just because they were on TV that day. So if the Cowboys was on TV that day, that meant you would have been a Cowboy fan. Right?
Yeah, tough to say because I'd really not watched football previous to that besides the Super Bowls. You know, I never really had a team. It would just be like whoever's playing the Super Bowl, I just like bet on one of them winning. So it was never really no fandom there. Right. But the Eagles started it, you know, and I seen them, and you know that's what kicked it off. And now I'm definitely a fanatic for sure.
And they've rewarded them for that with Super Bowls,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
So you were around that Navajo Nation, you know, down there in Arizona. I'm sure you saw the video about Pete and the Cowboys and everything like that, man. I just don't want him. I don't want the Cowboys to let him go to get to Arizona. It's gonna hurt my heart. I'm cheering for the kid. Leo, did I ever ask you how you became a Eagle fan, or were you born into it?
I could tell you, you know, my earliest memories of football is, I remember when McDonald's had the Ron Jaworski glass.
Okay.
Number 7 like this, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, going to my first, you know, professional football game was the Eagles because the Veterans Stadium
right down the street
there. Yeah, so I guess you could say, but where I live at is where the transition between Giants and Jets ends and Eagles begins once you go further south.
Right,
you know?
right.
So I'm in that nice little I'm in central New Jersey, and I'm in that nice little mix. You know, so there's a whole lot of, but you see it, you know, but yeah, my mom, I remember my mother making me stay up to watch Doug Williams in the Super Bowl in '85. I was 10.
Oh, yeah.
And and for her, you know, I remember this. For her, you know, at least she had the presence of mind to, you know, make her son watch Doug Flutie. And so Doug Williams, do for me what Pete has done for other kids in the Navajo Nation. You see what I'm saying? That's what that was. Now, that was her aim, okay? That was her aim, all right? Man, I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. It wasn't the motherfucking Eagles. I ain't give a shit. And I was 10. I remember that. I'm sitting there like this.
Big Dash say there's no central Jersey. There's only a north and a south Jersey.
I think Big Dash should stay in the lane that is ideal for him because, you know, like, again, they wonder why we look at him like they crazy.
Ain't Dash a Giants fan, I think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, the Knicks win the championship, and they start saying things like this, like he's an authority on it. There is no central. There's only, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you? You know what I'm saying? Zod, Gozar, the Gozerian. Like, what are you doing?
He
like,
said pork roll or Taylor ham.
Well, he's asking me.
I don't know what the hell that shit is.
It's pork roll. They say Taylor ham up in North Jersey.
Oh,
and in South Jersey they say pork roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm from the South, so I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
I remember
where I'm at. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I remember the first time I was in DC, went to this breakfast joint, and one of my homeboys said, "Man, let me get some scrapple with some eggs and this." And I looked at him like, "What the hell is scrapple?" I had never heard of it, and he said, "Oh man, it's just like it is. It's just every piece of
it's like spam.
Yeah, it's every piece of the pig, but it's like a breakfast meat. I had never heard of it before in my life. I was like, what the fuck is scrapple? I said, this is truly East Coast. I said, man, give me some bacon and eggs. I don't want no damn scrapple.
I'm gonna tell you where they go real hard for that.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking Hawaii. They go hard for scrapple and spam. They go hard. They got all kinds of dishes that fry up and shit, like fried bologna type shit.
Yeah, I work with a lot of islanders. They do a lot of spam. Yeah, spam and rice. 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 I was like, man, did you just grow up on spam and rice? But in the South, man, we was always cooking out. We was all barbecuing because it's too damn hot to cook inside the house. So,
I went to college in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I went to college in North Carolina. So imagine what it was like for me going from Jersey to North Carolina. You talk about the culture shock.
Yeah.
Like you know how you said you felt like them dudes was about to fight or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, it was the reverse for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I go down there, everybody's like, hey, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, everybody speak to you. Like, fuck you doing? Hey, my homeboy said the same thing. When he came to Texas, right? He said, man, he had never spoke to so many people in his life.
Yeah.
Because in the South, it's like this. If we make eye contact with you, we're going to do two things. Art and Leo, we're going to do this. We're going to do that to you. Or, hey, man, how you doing?
Right.
He's trying to hold a conversation. We just, hey man, how you doing?
Agree.
We'll throw the head up, man. Hey, what's up? And just keep it moving, right?
Yeah, so where I'm from, we're asking friend or foe.
Yeah. Well, when he came down, he said it made him nervous, right? He said, man, why is everybody trying to be my friend? Mm-hmm. I said, they're not trying to be your friend. They just speaking to you. I said, it's just a Southern thing. If we make eye contact, is an obligation. Oh, and when I lived in San Francisco, I worked with this girl, and I used to say, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, And she said, please don't call me ma'am. And I was like, huh? She said, I'm not 80 years old. I say, and you always say, yes, ma'am, and yes, this, yes. I said, well, it's where I was raised. Because it's always respect first, because that's how our parents taught it. It's always yes, ma'am, or yes, sir.
Yeah, because it's not an age thing, it's a respect for the title.
Respect thing, right. It's a respect.
It's a respect for the title. Listen, like I never had an officer tell me, don't call me sir. You're supposed to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's called customs and courtesy.
Right.
And protocol.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's what you were doing. You were extending customs and courtesies, but a lot of people, especially women from up north or whatever, don't understand or know how to receive it. Especially when you look at the context behind that, because you know why? Yes, ma'am, and all that stuff. That's what you see on TV,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But what you talking about? Yo, you country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
or they want to call you Obama.
Yeah.
This dude, I was
Bama ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom told me, if you want to find a church, just go walk a set of train tracks in the South. There's always a church by train tracks.
Bro, this is the only time I almost got into it with a guy on the East Coast.
Uh-oh.
And to a guy from the South, you can't call him Obama, okay?
Okay.
Because to us, it's derogatory.
Yeah.
It's like you're a dumb country bumpkin. You can't call any man from the South Alabama. Now, I've been to the East Coast enough time. It don't bother me now, because I know where they're coming from. Okay. But the first time, this one cat, man, I had just met this cat. I swear I hadn't met this. We had known each other over 15 minutes. And this dude just kept calling me, oh, this Bama ass, this Bama ass in, this Bama ass.
Yeah.
And I was taking it as aggression. I was like,
you got one more time to call me a Bama.
Hold on. And if you get this in the South too, if you ever get a black man in the South say these words, he's dead serious. If he say, hold up, player.
That's the last. That's your last Bama.
If you hear,
hold on, player.
Player. If you hear, hold up, player, he done got serious. Okay. So I pulled the whole. I said, hold up, player. I don't even know you like that, man. And my homeboy saw my face because I'm always laughing and smiling and joking. I got dead serious because now it's go time. All right, man, I got to get in my mode, right? And my boy said, oh, no, Chris. I said he had to truly explain it to me because, it's cultural differences, right?
Yep.
It's cultural differences. And just because where you were raised, we always with the respect first. And, if we ever feel like we disrespect, or we Obama, we don't play that shit. No. My homeboy, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was like, my homeboy got a rap song, and he's a rap. He said, don't get it fooled. I only talk slow. I only talk slow. I ain't slow. I only talk slow.
Okay.
So
let me tell you, I went to a preparatory school on the western side of Massachusetts called Northfield Mount Hermon, right? And the thing about this school is like some of the famous people that went to that school was like David Hasselhoff and Grace Kelly or something, like some royal person went there or whatever. Anywho, the unique thing about this particular preparatory school is that majority of the students are international.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So my first roommate was a kid named Sekyung Oh, right?
Okay.
But I'll never forget, he told me his name and he said, but my Christian name is something. And I was like, your Christian name?
Yeah, they got
you know what I'm saying? And I was like, and the crazy part is I can't even remember the name because I told him right then and there, I refuse to call you a name other than what your parents gave you.
Right.
I made it a point to tell him, like, if your name is Sekyung Oh, then I'm going to call you Sekyung. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like it was one of those things. And I was like, damn, that's the type of shit they used to do to us. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. And getting exposed to all these kids from Indonesia, from Korea, from Japan. I learned the difference to be able to tell someone from Korea, from Japan, and China. You know what I'm saying? Because my ignorant ass was like, they all got slanted eyes, but nah, there's differences.
It truly is.
It is. You know what I'm saying?
It truly
Even
is,
in the names, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from the Philippines, they speak Tagalog. You know what I'm saying? So it's but when you live when you're in the collective amongst other students, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn different customs, you know what I'm saying, and the way they do things and watch them actually practice. You know what I'm saying? And yes, they had a thing about our hair. Even back then.
Always. It's always gonna be that.
Yeah. And that's
always gonna be.
I mean, seriously, I learned this at a young age. That's how I got funny with it because back then that's when you was trying to get the waves and shit like that. So you had people in your hair, like touching your hair. Like, motherfucker, you done lost your mind.
Especially if you got the waves bumping, you better not touch them joints. It's gonna be a misunderstanding.
Chris. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be a misunderstanding. The only body can touch your hair if you got waves bumping is the barber.
bruh.
Maybe
And
your
mind you,
girl, your girl.
And thank God and praise the Lord, we had a kid up there who could cut hair. You know what I'm saying? Emmanuel from Far Rockaway, New York. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing about it is that, like it was the experience and then coming home and then understanding and then that experience alone is what helped guide me throughout, my college career and also my, my military career. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just one of those things because I learned early on, like not to be so quick because the way people say things and do things, depending on where they're coming from, it's something different. So I've learned early how to give people a bit of grace, like, okay, this is a regional thing. He ain't really all right. You know what I'm saying? And then working in the Pentagon, you really hone the skill of code switching. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it boils down to. You got to code switch.
You got. Know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why, man. I'm actually happy that we had the opportunity to live several places. I hadn't lived as many places as you have. I am so jealous about that because when me and my wife got married 28 years ago, man, 28 years. We always said because she's a military brat, so she lived in Germany. She lived in
so she knows the life. Yeah,
she knows the life about
and she's
living
exposed.
Other places. Yes, and I always said, man, we get an opportunity to live other places. Let's do it. So she got opportunities in Denver. She got opportunities in San Francisco. Now we're in Seattle, and just the people, man, we met, just a different way of life and the different places, man. I was actually excited that we're on this journey now. I tell her, I said, I don't care where we live, as long as we live. If you know what I mean, Leo.
Facts.
I don't care where we live.
Facts.
As long as we live.
Yeah, I try to go from one struggle to a new struggle to a new struggle.
Yeah,
I feel you on that one, dog.
I just want to live and have a good time. Now I am going to have to wrap it up because I actually remember my schedule changed. Remember the last week when my boss called me? No, now remember I told you I used to have Friday and Saturday off. Yeah, but he switched it on me. Now I got Sunday and Monday off. So I gotta hit it tomorrow. But
that's actually not bad if you.
It's not bad. Yeah, I love it now because I ain't got to worry about my football games.
Yeah,
on Sunday and Monday.
Yep.
I'm happy. Only bad thing, I just got to take my Michigan games because hey, I turn off my notifications. Hey, Leo, I turn off everything. I don't want to know the score.
That ain't gonna work. None of that gonna work.
It did. It worked for me last year. It worked for me last year. It
really?
Did. I was itching, because when the game is live, and it's just rough, man.
I don't care.
I tried to stay busy, man. I said, let me just stay busy at work because I know I want to turn the game on. I know if I turn the game on, work is done. I'm not doing nothing else in here. You know what I mean?
Well, look, man, look, I'm only like I don't care. The only time I really don't care if I do or don't see the game is during the preseason. And the reason being is because this is when I'm the most nervous.
Right.
Because I want guys to get out healthy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, especially in them joint practices, you're holding your breath like, oh, Lord. This last game, I'm holding my breath like, oh, Lord, because this is the worst game because guys are their last chance to get filmed and get picked up other places. So they really playing hard for their livelihood.
Right.
So I feel, dog. No, yeah, I feel you. But again,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say again, you got Sunday and Monday off, so that means you get all the Sunday games and all the Monday games.
All the Monday games, yeah. So Art, man, what I do, man, I always tell people, man, give us your final words, man, before we get out of here. What you got on your mind? Anything, Art?
What I'm gonna say is I'm just excited that the season's about to kick off here in a couple more weeks. No more hot takes, no more speaking in general. All the chips are in the middle of the table. Whatever happens, and I got great confidence in what we brought to the table, and I just want to say I appreciate you for having me on, Chris. And what I've seen from you has been fantastic, and I got nothing but respect for you. And Leo, it's the same for you, of course, man. I really appreciate you, and I'm gonna be looking out for the live for the Fells service. And I just want to end it by saying R.I.P. Fells, man. R.I.P. Fells.
Man,
Absolutely.
I ditto to that, Art. Ditto, man. Art, thanks. Appreciate you joining us, Art. All right, Leo, my man, give us your final thoughts, man, and please, I know you're gonna tell us about Fells. Please do that first, and then give us your final thoughts, man.
Yeah, well, so tomorrow in the Birds section at 11 a.m., I'm going to be restreaming or live streaming Fells' funeral for all those who, wish they could be there or actually attend his funeral or are unable to. This is an opportunity for the streaming community to be able to, at least extend their condolences and feeling like they were there. And so I'm definitely going to be speaking, and do tune in, and I'll have and what I will do is in case something happens on my channel, the link to the funeral home live stream, I'll have it in the description too, just in case. Okay. But I'll also have Fells' GoFundMe page on there too, because I want to make sure that we at least help out, send something to his wife and his kids, in honor of Fells, so please tune in 11 a.m. Yeah, it starts at 11 a.m. So you'll see it on the Bird section.
All right.
After that, I just have to say, Nick Wright, the day after the Super Bowl in New Orleans that we won, Nick Wright told everyone he had an epiphany. He said, the only people who were not surprised about last night were Eagles fans. And he said all week I've been in New Orleans and they all say, we're gonna win. We're gonna kill them. We're gonna bust their ass. And he said, and his co-host said, he said they weren't being belligerent. He was like, they just really thought that. They was the only ones who kept saying it consistently. And his co-host said, I have a friend who's an Eagles fan. He said the same thing. It wasn't on some machismo or, masculine. It was just, no, I know something you don't know. That feeling for that Super Bowl, that the way we felt about that game, that feeling has hit me now. I feel like we know something that y'all just don't know. I think the thing about this, the things that you are focused in on about this team are the wrong things to be looking at. I think the fact you all think that because you don't have to game plan for AJ, that it's going to be a lot easier. If that's what you are thinking, you know what I'm saying? If you couldn't be more wrong. And so, but the thing is I'm no longer going to spend time trying to convince you. I'm just going to say, watch how this all unfolds. You'll see. And I'm going to just tell you, I told you, we tried to tell you.
All right. Appreciate you, fam. Hang in the backstage for me just a minute.
No doubt, no doubt. Right. And boots on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Bring your ass, come on. Send me a link. I'll come to your crib, whichever way you want it. I promise you.
He laughing at you now.
See?
All right. Hang tight. Hang tight, Leo. Okay. All right. Look up, man. First of all, man, thanks for all the fans of the Bird section joining me tonight, man. I always appreciate Leo and his Bird section, man. Y'all come in, y'all are crazy in the chats, man. I really appreciate it. I would appreciate, man, if you drop me a follow and a like, trying to get the followers up. I know y'all don't cheer for the Cowboys, but I know y'all scout the Cowboys, and I give you the best scouting that I can give y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in for Unk Talk, man, on Thursday nights. Also, we do Monday nights on the Cowboy podcast on this channel. And on Tuesday night, we got Cowboys After Dark. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Fells' family. R.I.P. Fells. I only met the cat one time, and I fell in love with that voice and that charisma that he had, man. And I was very saddened that when Leo told me Fells had passed away. But man, for the bird section from the Cowboy podcast, man, we send our condolences to Fells' family, his kids, his wife, man. The next day is a promise. And I always say, man, it ain't too late to love somebody. We may cheer for a different color, a different team, but we all bleed the same blood. Hey, man, like the big fella always say, thank you, Dallas Cowboys, for life. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.